Hello, this is Rich Nash with Enrichment Strategies. The last video I shared was about how Enrichment Strategies got started and a little bit about myself. Now I'd like to share a little bit about one of my client successes and how it led to more of the one-on-one coaching that I do and have done since now late 2004. My last video talked a little bit about how we got started, like I said, back in 2000, the fall of 2000. What happened between 2000 and 2004 was a lot of group coaching. Worked a lot with individuals that were parts of groups. I know that sounds strange, but there were groups. It was the group approach. So I worked with groups of supervisors, with customer service agents, things along those lines. And in 2004, summer, early fall, was asked by a financial planner, actually two of them, but I'll share the story with one of them, to work with them one-on-one and to increase sales. And using the same approach that I do with the groups, but in this case it was more in the one-on-one. And so what I did is I started working with this individual, and by November of 2004, this is probably about 4 or 6 weeks into this session. I meet with my clients a couple hours a week for a 2-3 month period. And during this time, we were talking through one of the goals that he wanted to achieve that in turn led to increased sales. He was getting to know himself as well. We spent some time building some of the foundation. This particular day, in the middle of November of 2004, we were talking about how to clean off his desk. This is a gentleman who'd been in financial planning business for about 5 years at the time, had a messy desk in the past, and so kept asking, well, why do you want to clean off your desk? You've probably said this before, and maybe did it for a day or two, and you know, what long-term results did you get? So we spent some time on that, and what was interesting, he went from the logical parts of that, of not being able to find things, looking unprofessional when a client's in front, and in fact having to go to another room because of that. All of these things that led to him, the logical things that led to him wanting to clean off his desk, but really had never changed it because he had said these things before. So after pushing him a little bit to figure out the true why behind the true purpose of why he wanted to clean off his desk, it led to something very personal for him. It took 15 or 20 minutes, broke down emotionally when we got to this point, but it was a matter of providing for his wife and his daughter. And that got to the emotional part, and in fact, like I said, lost it emotionally, composed himself, and we talked a little bit about what had just happened. Well, that particular day also changed my life. That's when I realized the power behind what I was doing and working with my clients, how I was helping them discover their purpose in their lives. Again, with the groups, that is possible and still do that. However, the one-on-one, I was able to, with an individual, be sitting in front of them and seeing their life change. The good news also is I've seen that happen now with numerous clients since 2004, because that's been my primary approach. Probably 75–80% of my clients have been the one-on-one. More about that story, though, is he immediately doubled his business. And in fact, by January of 2005, the monthly numbers he had was triple what his previous 5-year average had been. And here's even better, longer-term news, is the whole year of 2005 was double any previous year. 5 years that he had been in business. So what was the reason I started focusing more on the one-on-one was because of his success and how that happened, because of the dynamics that happened with the one-on-one. And it's really helping him get to know himself, where his strengths and weaknesses were, putting the discipline behind some of the flexibility that goes with having a position as a financial planner, real estate agent, mortgage consultant, insurance agent, folks like that that I have as a lot of my clients. There is that flexibility and the ability to balance your life, but there's the key word balance. You also have to be successful in the professional part. So while people hire me to increase sales or time management or organization, things along those lines, maybe even people skills, especially if you're a manager, supervisor, executive, a lot of the answers come on the personal side, and I work with my clients to understand what in their personal life is important to them and why the professional life provides the back and forth, if you will, between the two, of the personal and professional, how they drive each other. Success in one drives success in the other, and vice versa. So I wanted to share a little bit about that success story. In the future, what I'll talk about is more of the whys, starting with the success change formula, which is a broad-based approach to my business, and how I work with my clients. And then future videos after that will go a little more detail. But I just want to share a little bit of one of my client successes, and again, how that became one of Enrichment Strategies' successes, and why we've been around now for 8.5 years in doing so. So I look forward to sharing some of that with you down the road. Feel free to check out our website at www.enrichmentstrategies.com. We have a free evaluation there. It's a little bit of a way for you to look at the different parts of your life and rank where you think you are on a scale of 0 to 100, what potential you think you're utilizing today in each area, and then talk a little bit about what the balance might be or not be in your life. And then if you would like to talk further, you can submit those results to me, and I will contact you, and we can talk about whatever you want to talk about. You can also give us a call at 574-243-5091, or send an email, rnash@enrichmentstrategies.com. I look forward to sharing with you in the future.